Welcome back, my loves. Let's explore why now? Why the sacred journey? Why you? Why me? Why now? Why not? Why now? Because this journey in your life is really precious. So, let's just be clear and honest. I'm a home birth midwife. I come from that. The beauty of a home birth is, and pregnancy and birth is, it is an entire arc of transformation, of a massive transformation, and really in a year's time. And then the birth is a birth can take a few hours to a few days, which a few days sounds like a long time, and it is when you're in it. But a few days, you exponentially transform and you dissolve and change and break wide open and have a whole new experience going from maiden to mother to having a baby and a whole new sense of awareness and responsibility. You are exponentially and forever changed, right? You have been transformed and there's no going back in a short amount of time, really, in your life. And yet here we are now, we're not giving birth to physical babies. We're giving birth to universes, to businesses, to counseling practices, to shamanic practices, to giving birth to temples, giving birth to ourselves, to finding our path, to our spiritual awakening. We can stay in this loop of cycling around the sun for a really long time, still holding on to these identities that are not serving us because we don't know how to transform them. We don't recognize what they are. We don't have the energy. We don't have the support. We're caught in this lack and we're just in this spiral, which is beautiful, but at the same time, we just keep bumping into the same things over and over and over and over and over again. You know it's true. And you're here to play a bigger game. You're here to flourish. You're here to live awake. In another video, I'll talk about that, but you're here to be awake to when you thrive and when you're in your essence and when you're in your alignment and you're connected to all your sources, all of everything around you, everyone around you improves. Even your ancestors, even your lineage, even your descendants, it's essential that you thrive. You're a hinge. This is why I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you because you hold a very important nexus node in which when you awaken, when you boom, step into your pure radiance, into your essence, you are then catalyzing and amplifying and healing and nourishing uncountable different people and beings. It's essential that you do it. So I'm here to support you to do this. And you're going to mirror back and reflect back to me while I'm doing it. The more fully participatory you are, the more fully I am, the more you'll fully awaken, and the more everyone will flourish. Right? And so why now is because why not now? Because if you don't do it now, you're going to wait. I know it. I've been here. I know it. I know it in myself, and I see it with other people. You're going to wait for it to be perfect. Oh, for you to have all the money, for you to have all the time, for you to have all the energy, for you to look a certain way, for you to feel a certain way, for you to not have that illness, for you to not have that stiffness, for you to not have that challenge, for you to not have that wound or whatever, that limiting belief. That will never be. That's not true. That's an illusion that's keeping you separate, and it's keeping you stuck in a pattern that will never be perfect. Perfect. Just throw away perfect and just allow what is to be good enough and let that be perfect. Let that be what perfect is. I'm not getting any younger, right? I'm showing up on camera with gray hair. I'm stiff. My body holds pain. I'm in process just as much as you are. At the same time, the difference is I'm willing to go the distance and I'm willing to hold you and I'm inviting you. And when I say hold you, I'm willing to hold you with you. I'm willing to hold the space with you as you show up so we can create this container, so we can co-create this medicine together, right? So I'm going to ring that in because when you ask now, why now? And I have all these other things, right? You do have other things. You have a whole career. You have a whole sacred business. You have a whole load of clients. You have all these offerings that you're bringing into the world. You have your family. You have yourself. But what's going to happen is you're going to continue to give all your energy out there to everyone else, and you're not going to come and connect to yourself and to those neglected, abandoned places within you. Because I know this, because I'm speaking from my own experience as a healer, medicine woman, midwife, priestess that gives. We have a tendency to avoid our own shadow. We can totally go into the spirit realm and connect and give a gift to someone else, of course. You can totally tend to someone's wound and listen to them for hours. Of course. You can totally go and make up something special for them, unique. A whole course for them and make meditations and journeys. And of course you can. But what about you? What about anointing your wounds? And let's take away wounds. What about anointing your own precious feet with the palms of your hands to the soles of your feet? What about feeling your own heart, your own love? That's the hard part. It's easy to forgive other people. Other people can do atrocious things. We can forgive them. It's easy to show up for other people. We do that all the time. This is an opportunity for you to come home to yourself, because nobody else will do it. No one else can do it. Only you can do this. And it's scary and it's hard and sometimes it's painful. I know this because this is the core wound of abandonment and unworthiness and not feeling like you belong. This is a core wound that healers and medicine women and priestesses have. They feel uncomfortable in their body. They don't feel worthy enough to receive, and they feel abandoned. So this is a practice to come home with tenderness and care and to nourish yourself. Those places that you've neglected. I know where they are in my own body. In order to prepare for this journey, I have been on a deep journey of realizing all the places I've abandoned myself. And to go with reverence and care back to myself. So I'm not on this journey just projecting outward, holding something for you. I am doing that, and I'm on a journey inward, on my own healing journey of anointing my own feet, rubbing my own stiff hips, loving my own belly and aging body that's going through menopause, right? This is why now. I'm going to leave this video here for you to feel that and hear that. and let that land. And if that lands somewhere in a tender, alive space, then let that be an invitation to come deeper in and lean in. Step in. I'll see you in the next video where we talk about what it means to be awake.